Well, guys, so with this one, we're going to look at goal setting. Now, going back onto my post that I posted, I think it was on Tuesday, how we set goals will build us for success. And you may not have approached it like this. Most of the time, people just set a goal of what we call outcome based, i.e., I want to lose £10 or 10 kilos or whatever it is by X date, and that's basically as far as they go. So with this video, I wanted to show you how you can set your goals a little bit better than that. So here's goal setting done right. Now, we had three kinds of goals. Outcome goals is what I kind of was talking about slightly. I didn't really go on to this. So outcome goals are really like how you want to feel. So it's like I want to be thin, I want to be happy in my body, I want to feel confident, that sort of stuff. That's an outcome based goal. Then we've got performance. Now with performance, we've got more of a number attached to your goal. So for example, performance could be that I want to run 5k in under 20 minutes, or I want to lose 2 stone, or I want to be a size 10, or I want to gain 2 inches of muscle on my biceps. They're always associated with a number. Outcome goals are kind of more about how you're going to feel because of the achievement of the goal. And then we've got the process goals. Now this is something that not a lot of people talk about. When you decide on your outcome goal, and then you decide on your performance goal, the third thing to think about is how you're going to achieve that goal. And we look at process goals as more as habits or behaviors that lead to the success of an outcome goal or performance goal. So a process goal would be, I will go to the gym 3 times a week. I will eat protein at every meal. I will meal prep each Sunday. I will drink 2 litres of water. I will get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Whatever it is, it's attached to a behaviour or habit that's actually going to help you achieve the performance or outcome goal. Because really and truthfully, we don't have control over the performance side of the goal or the outcome side of the goal. We can't just wake up tomorrow and say we've lost 2 stone. We need the process goals to help us achieve the performance goals or outcome goals. So what I want you to do is write down your outcome goals, your performance goals, and then I want you to look at what 1 to 3 process goals are you going to focus on that's going to help you move towards your goal. So you can control the process goal, like I said, but you can't control the outcome. But doing the right things consistently, that's the process, will lead to your desired outcome. Now, this is what most people think weight loss or dieting success is. Like, you start January the 1st, you lose 10 pounds, you go straight to it. When really what it is a build up of the process goals. So small daily behaviours that are driven towards your goal. And by that, so going back on that process goal, try and think of a habit or something that you can do either daily or weekly, preferably daily, that's going to help you kind of chip away at achieving your result. Now, a lot of people underestimate the small, so for example, let's say drinking water, they underestimate drinking that daily over time achieves and mounts up to a big goal. And the same goes for kind of meal prepping and getting your meals in place and all that sort of stuff. It's all about that daily behaviour. It's all about that process. It's all about that consistency. So I'll talk about later about whether you're setting things too big or too small. Now, at the end of each day, or even you can do this weekly, but ideally daily, because again, consistency builds habit, it builds a stronger behaviour, and it leads to greater success. The end of each day, I want you to ask yourself, and again, you can post this in the Facebook group if you want, what did I do well today? So what's working? How did it progress me towards my goal? And that could be anything. It could be that I achieved my workout today, or I got my 10,000 steps in today. I got my 2 litres of water in today. I ate enough protein today. You know, whatever that goal is, or that process goal that you've set yourself, ask yourself, what did you do well today? And then the next question is, what did you learn? Because to me, nothing's a failure, nothing's a mistake. Something you can always learn from something. So there's no point in beating yourself up about it. You've got to review and reflect. You've got to say, if I made mistakes, what can I learn from them? Or is it still progress? You know, is that failure actually progress? Because you've made, I can't remember who said it. It was either the guy that invented the light bulb. He was basically saying, I've just only found 1,369 ways not to make a light bulb. But then he got it right, and that's then how he created the light bulb. Again, it's the same thing for you. What is it that you're going to do wrong numerous occasions to understand that's not working, and try and change that and help yourself learn from it so that you can make the best success that you can and make progress. So an example might be, I didn't have breakfast and that caused me to eat rubbish on the way to work. So you now know that your progress goals, or one of your progress goals, should be to meal prep your breakfast so that you're not eating rubbish on the way to work. Or I starved myself all day, so I binged at night. Again, maybe a little bit of meal prep needs to be in place, or you might need to have some snacks ready, or you might need to have some protein shakes in the middle of the day just to make sure that you don't binge out at night. I forgot to take my meals to work, so I will set a reminder on my phone so that I can then, again, make sure that I've got stuff in place so that I don't fail. So tonight or today, I want you to write down 1 to 3 process goals that will move you towards your desired outcome, okay? And if you're not certain that you can perform them, then you can talk to either me, Suzanne, or one of the coaches and ask yourself, what can I do to make this easier on myself, right? So, for example, if meal prepping 7 days of meals is hard, then let's just focus on 1. Let's bring it right back down. If drinking 3 litres of water is hard, let's bring it down to 1 cup of water a day. You've got to build that consistency of something that is achievable and doable and you're confident that you can do, rather than set yourself up for failure by aiming for something that's too high or too big too soon. For example, you wouldn't actually walk into the gym and try and deadlift 200 kilos when it's your first ever workout. You have to build up to that stuff. And again, like I said, work with us to Goldilocks it. So by that we mean trying to get it just right, you know. So go back to the habit videos that I did earlier in the year, and you can see that. I'm going to put all of this in the membership site so that you guys can kind of get easy access to it. But here you've got the chance to say to yourself, with the reflection questions, I've gone too big too soon, so I need to scale this down. Or you might reflect and sort of say, actually, do you know what, I did too little, I can actually achieve more. And that's what we mean by Goldilocks. We mean get it just right.